Good morning, angels. So, this is just a quick video to let you know what I've been doing in the mornings. And this has honestly been it has made a huge difference in um, my mental state. Mornings have always been the best time for me. Early mornings, like I get up between 4 and 4:30. I just feel like I achieve so much more if I wake up earlier and I accomplish certain things. Um, so but I needed something. Aislinn and my cubs are always my main focus, giving them a better life. But sometimes when we get into that really dark place, we need something to sustain us. We need something to drive us, to get us out of bed, because we have such powerful thoughts of um, unworthiness, um, ugliness, that we are undeserving, and many more. So I've been doing some things to keep me focused every day. I don't know if you guys watched my previous videos, and one of them was on Lifebook. I did Lifebook, and I seriously stress you to check that out, because that was one of the most impactful things that I've ever done for myself. And one of the things I do, or you do with Lifebook, is you write what's called a synopsis. And it is, this is what it looks like. And it asks you, it's defining your foundational goals, your overriding goal. They ask you a whole bunch of questions, like, for example, the first one is, what is the purpose behind your overriding goal? Why do you want to accomplish it? What will you gain if you achieve it? Another one is, where are you right now in relation to your overriding goal? What is your starting point? How much ground will you have to cover to get to where you want to be? And then at the end, it has you define your annual goals, your so the next 30, your annual goals, and then the next sorry, let me say this in order. So your annual goals, and then your quarterly goals, so your goals for every 3 months. So that would be your 3-month goal, your 6-month goals, your 9-month goals, and then your 12-month goals. And then your goals for the next 30 days, the next 7 days, and then every day. So it's constantly keeping you accountable. And it doesn't tell you to do this, but every single morning when I wake up, I read this. I also started doing something that I did a long time ago, and believe me, it might sound a little weird. One of these days I'm going to get through an actual video without being interrupted. So this, I will put the link to the book below, and it's Augie Mandino, and it's the greatest salesman in the world, and he has scrolls. I think can't remember if there's 10 or 12. And you read each scroll for 30 days until you read all the scrolls. But you have to do it every day, and it's 3 times a day. You read it in silence when you wake up. You read it in silence after you partake your midday meal, your lunch, and then you read it to yourself aloud right before you go to bed. And eventually it seeps into your unconscious, and you just automatically wake up with, I don't know how to explain it. What I'll do is I'll upload the first scroll just to give you an idea. And then you can, honestly, it has been huge for me. This routine has been huge for me. So as soon as I wake up every morning, I read my synopsis, all my goals, and I read my scroll. I'm on today is day 21. So I've been reading it 3 times a day, every day, for the last 21 days. Another thing that I do, and if you're young and beautiful, then you don't have to worry about this, but I used to be young and beautiful, but now I have scars, and I'm starting to get wrinkles, and I've always felt ugly, but now I feel uglier than I ever have in my life. So I've been trying to, and I'm not very good with makeup. I'm trying to teach myself. I used to be, but I have very hooded eyes, and it's just, it is what it is. So I've been doing something called face yoga. You may have heard of it. I'll put the link below. This woman is amazing, and she makes you do the weirdest faces that you would never do in public ever. But I've seen hundreds of before and after shots of people who've been doing this, and you do it for 27 days, and it really does get rid of fine lines and wrinkles and your nasolabial folds, and it's just, it really does work. So I do that after I do my face routine, like washing and cleansing, all that. So and I even wrote down, I'm also OCD, so I have to be very, I have to have my days planned out to the T. I need something to follow to keep me on track and to keep me focused. So I write everything down, and it's by 30-minute increments. So what I'm doing every 30 minutes. So first thing I do when I wake up is I take my meds. I drink a hot cup of just hot water with lemon. That is one of the healthiest things you can do for yourself. Honestly, do the research. It is, that stuff is just amazing for you. Then I have my herb tea, and then I have my coffee. But I fast for 14 hours every day. So I stop eating at 8 p.m. and I don't eat again till between 10 and 12. So sometimes I fast 14 hours, sometimes I fast 16. And let me tell you, the weight fucking literally melts off you. But I also, I eat 4 meals. So I eat 3 big meals. Well, not big meals, but 3 meals. And then I have a snack. That's something we'll talk about in another video. So I make sure that, like, I don't add anything to my teas. My coffee, you can have under 50 calories, but I make sure mine is sugar-free creamer. And then I make my bed, something to accomplish. I do my face yoga. I brush my teeth. I do my scroll and my synopsis. I drink, and then at 6 o'clock I'll drink about 2 8-ounce, so like it's 16 ounces of water, and then I'll go for a short walk, and then I'll run, and then I'll come back and I'll do my workout, and then I have my shower and what I do for the rest of the day. This is what I do every single day to keep me accountable. This was me. I think this was about 3 years ago. I gained 40 pounds while going to school, literally from eating nothing but rice cakes. I was in a dark place, darker than I am now, and I got really fat. So I got into shape, and I think I lost about 20 pounds or something like that. I can't remember. It might have been a little bit more, but I started gaining it a little bit again, and then a few months ago I got back into it. But I like I'm hoping to get muscles. I'm hoping to get a six pack, and I'm getting there. I'm slowly getting there. I'm proud of how far that I've come. And then in about 2 weeks, Aza and I are both getting back into martial arts and taking guitar lessons, something we both really want to do. Singing was a huge part of my life for a very long time, and it was my one passion next to my kids, and it was what got me through. And since I stopped singing, I think that's been one of my biggest issues, is not having that one passion that you love, and singing was everything to me. So I'm getting back into that. You need to find something to sustain you. I'm not saying you have to follow the same routine as me. I'm just saying, when you wake up, aside from your husband or wife or your kids, they are your motivation. They are what sustains you. But you also have to have something to hold you accountable, because you're gonna have days where it's like me, like, do I even deserve them? Am I worth it? Do I need to be in this world? And I get that a lot. I would never harm myself, because I would never do that to Asen, but I think about it a lot. And I need something to counteract those thoughts. And this is what helps me. So you need to find something to keep you focused, to keep you on track. So if you have any questions, or I'll leave links below, and I'll upload the first scroll so you know what it says. You can print it out and try it yourself. Trust me, eventually your mind it will not just be in your memory and you'll think about it, but your subconscious, because it's so repetitious, and it seeps into your mind, and you start believing in certain things. It just try it. Just try it, because it really does make a difference. So I will get back with you guys later in my day, and let you know how I'm doing, and other things that I do throughout the day to keep me focused, because the mornings are when I need to keep my most focused, because that's what helps me get up and work out and do the things that I need to do. But I also need something to sustain me later in the day, because the afternoons is when I start to crash, and I need something to keep me going. So I'll do that in the next video. Okay, thanks so much for following me, guys, and for listening, and for being there. And doing this helps me more than you know. Thank you so much for listening. Love you.